Yo, what is going on, you timid turtwigs? Today we're going to be playing some games with Stunfisk Spiritomb. This list comes to us from Hunter Butler, who got top 8 at the North American International Championships a couple weekends ago. The deck is super interesting, super cool. It's not the first time I've seen a Stunfisk Spiritomb deck, but it's the first time I've seen one be played to this much success. The list is pretty interesting overall. Usually we see Elms in Spiritomb based deck, but Hunter went for the straight Lily draw power, and then Heavy and Nest Ball and Ultra Ball to find his Pokemon. And I kind of like this build a little bit better because it gives you a little bit better of a chance. I let you be a little bit more aggressive with taking early knockouts with the Stunfisk. It also gives you like a little bit better of a chance against the Zap Beasts matchup, which I think is probably the toughest matchup for this deck. But besides that, I think the matchups for this deck are pretty reasonable overall. You really want to play against the Tag Team GX Pokemon. That's super good for you. As well as any of the other GX decks. The Zoroark matchup can be a little tough, but I think it's definitely winnable between the Honchkrow and the Sledgehammer turn with the Buzzwole. I think you definitely have a chance to be able to beat Zoroark. So yeah, I think definitely the most interesting deck to come out of the NAIC for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and play some games with it and see how it runs. First here in this first game, Buzzwole, Spiritomb. We'll see what we're up against here. It looks like some kind of lightning deck. Rayquaza. Not quite sure what that means. Probably it means some kind of Pika deck. Gonna go ahead and damage mover that off immediately. Just get the Buzzwole set up with the damage counter on it to get the extra big hits from the Stunfisk. We did get a Stunfisk. We did get a Spiritomb. We did also get an Ultra Ball. I think I'm gonna go bench Stunfisk, attach to Stunfisk for right now. And look at Ultra Ball away Black Market plus our top deck. And then I can put the Spiritomb in play and start building up on that. Yeah, and it's also possible we top deck something else if we don't want to do something else with. So this is fine. That, and then pass over to our opponent, see what they got going on their turn. Yeah, I guess that's going to be the game plan. Probably get to Dene with the Ultra Ball, and then just go ahead and hit super hard with our Stunfisk guy. Yeah, that looks like the game plan to me. I don't really see anything else. Unfortunately, we will lose the Black Market, but that's just going to have to be fine. We just kind of have to be fine with that one here. There is a Zapdos. Hopefully they don't have Guzma Lightning E-Power. Hit, knock out the active is fine with me. They did get rid of Volkner and Lily there, so yeah, I was gonna say I expect another Lily to be coming down. There's the other Lily. All right, so they are playing a GX based deck, so even though they're gonna get this early KO with the Thunderous Assault on the Spiritomb, that's fine with us. That doesn't mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. They're not gonna be using Zapdos every turn from here on out. That's not the type of deck they are, I don't think. Definitely a Pikarom build. You don't play Rayquaza in straight Zapdos decks. Sometimes you play the Zeraora. Definitely not the Rayquaza though. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this down here. Ultra Ball away these two. Maybe want to go for a Let Loose here now instead of the Dedenne because our opponent's hand is really big. We can kind of like shut them out of the game. Potentially right here with just this Let Loose. So let's go for it. 4 cards. Ugh. Really weak follow-up though on our end. Uh-oh. Maybe we should put the Rainbow on the Buzzwole. So we could have had that go in. Let's go ahead and Nest Ball here. I am gonna grab... I think I want another Stunfisk here. Yeah. And we will get a knockout. Ooh, almost forgot to build Spite. And we will get the knockout here with the Electric Trap, though. So we at least are getting a prize card here. Dedenne is in the deck as well, which means if we can just get a... Well, what's it called? Ultra Ball. You can keep seeing more cards, draw some more cards. But our opponent has to get a lot to actually get anything going here themselves. They don't have anything really set up in play. They're kind of just working out of their hand. So we'll see what they have going on. There's a Cynthia. But yeah, like I said, just as lightning to the Ray, they're going to need quite a bit out of hand to actually pull together a knockout here. Under Mountain plus Zapdos will do it. Yep, and there's the pass. That's what we really needed to see here. We'll definitely take it. I'm debating moving the damage off the Spiritomb this turn. And then building... Yeah, I think we're going to move it off it. We're going to go from here to here. Do I have to move all of it? Move through damage. Okay. And then build... So we can always move it back if we want to hit harder with Anguish Cry. But now our Stunfisk will be hitting a little bit harder as well. We can actually hit, what are we hitting for, 90? So I guess we're just going to hit for 90 then. No, we could hit for 120, but doing 120 doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so now we got some damage on the Marshadow. All the Stunfisks from here on out will be hitting a little bit harder. So that's good. Choice Band, yeah, doesn't really matter. Choice Band's kind of irrelevant. There's a Lightning to there's their Aura. We'll see what else they have on top of that. There's a Cynthia. All right, so we're gonna hope for a top deck here on this turn. We kind of really need a top deck this turn. There's the Coco GX, gonna be pulling the energy together. This makes me think that they probably have Thunder Mountain in hand. If not, it will just probably be another pass. But if I had to guess, I would say Thunder Mountain. No Thunder Mountain. So super slow start from our opponent after we went ahead and let loose their big hand away after their Lily, and we take a dub here in that first game. Another game here. Got a super good start here. Damage movers, Stunfisk, Spiritomb, Choice Band. Yeah, ton of options. See what we're up against here. Looks like, well, just based on the sleeves and the Jirachi start, I'd say a Reshizard deck. Go ahead and start building that Spike. Gonna damage mover it immediately. Get that extra card draw off the Lily. Choice Band to the Stunfisk as well on the bench. And then, yeah, Lily, see some new cards. Ooh, not a whole ton of good options here. I think I'm going to Ultra Ball away both these guys. Go ahead and get ourselves a Spiritomb. Yeah, Spiritomb. Build some more Spite. And I'll put the Rainbow on this one, I think. I think that's what I want to do. And then pass over to our opponent. Alright, so pretty decent turn one. Got two Spiritombs out. Stunfisk set up ready to swing it next turn. It looks like we're up against a Reshizard deck, especially now that I've seen the Acrobike. That or Turbo Pikarom, both those are potentially... There's a Kiawe, so yeah, we're up against a Reshizard here. So pretty good matchup overall, if I had to say. I think we're definitely favored. It can get tough. They do have a lot of HP. So if they're able to abuse Miltank multiple turns in a row and just keep healing the Reshizards, then we could be in trouble. But we're hopefully going to make it so that doesn't happen. We're either going to try and one-shot them cleanly with a Stunfisk plus some E-Powers, or you know, two-shot them and hope they don't have the Miltank follow-up. And that's why I'm going to go ahead. That's why I want to like save the let loose for. Once they built up a big hand, we want to let loose that away on a turn when we think they'd want to go for the Miltank play. Welder for them, draw some cards. We'll probably send up this Spiritomb to at least try and hit the Reshizard for some damage, and if we draw well enough, we can just retreat it, and then Electric Trap for you know, some damage if we get a DCE and some other stuff. They did get, they got the Heat Factory as well. They got the Welder down, plus Heat Factory. They probably have an energy attachment for turn. They're probably just digging for a switch card here, and then looking to probably GX to draw the first prize here, which is a pretty reasonable play. They don't really need to save their GX for anything specific in this matchup. So just going ahead and using it early on here to take the first prize card is usually a pretty good play from our opponent. There's the Growlithe. That guy's going to be annoying to deal with too. We have to deal with him as well. If I had put the Rainbow over here, I actually could have gone Guzma KO Growlithe, which might have been the better play. We definitely need to see some more cards though, so I'm just going to start off with the Cynthia here. Alright, we got some pretty good options here. We got the DCE, so we will be taking the knockout on the active Jirachi, which is really all I really wanted here, was to take this knockout on the active Jirachi. An Electric Trap here, knockout. And we got some Spiritombs set up, getting ready to go. Hit decently hard, punch that Charizard for a reasonable amount of damage. Got the Lotto as well, but I don't think we're going to be building up to a one-shot anytime soon. So we're probably going to look for the two-shot on this Charizard. Could send up the Spiritomb Lotto first and see if it gets the DC, but with these two Rainbows trapped in hand, kind of just want to go ahead and throw one in play. Just kind of hit this Charizard as hard as possible, and then look for the one-shot a little bit later down the line here. Unfortunately, there goes our Shrine. Our opponent does run that Field Blower, so we do lose our Shrine and our Choice Band there. That's unfortunate. There's the Welder. Oh, they didn't even have the energy attachment last turn, so they got a little greedy maybe when they went ahead and used that Heat Factory. Maybe that's why they weren't able to actually get the attack off last turn. They ran out of fire. Maybe they had the switch card, but just not the fire to be able to retreat or to be able to attack. So maybe got a little greedy there. We'll never know. But yeah, looking like we're going to punch this with Spiritomb next turn, and then look to clean it up with a Stunfisk on the following turn. That's fine with me. That sounds like a reasonable game plan for us to go with. There's another Jirachi from our opponent off the Nest Ball. Yeah, there's that Double Blaze GX, finally to knock out our Spiritomb. So they don't have a ton of energy going on in the hand, so Miltank play probably not going to happen next turn, so punching this is reasonably safe. We'll go ahead and attach Rainbow. Hold the Lotto, Lily for 3. There's that black market. We're definitely going to throw that in play. Stop our opponent from drawing prize cards. Building some spite. Building some more spite. And not a whole other ton of options. And there's the concession from our opponent. Used their field blower, used their heat factor. That means they probably didn't have a way to get rid of the black market. And that's why you got to be careful against the Spiritomb decks. You got to make sure you hold a counter stadium to deal with the black market against Spiritomb. So I'm assuming they probably only run they definitely only run one heat factory. That's usually the only stadium played in Reshizard decks. And then they play down their field blower, which is, well, they can't field blower away the black market anyway, so that doesn't even matter. But yeah, you got to make sure you keep your stadium for the black market, because otherwise you're just not going to be able to draw prize cards, and they can just go full Spiritomb for a couple turns while they set up other stuff. So easy dub there as well. As we take out that Reshizard, got a little greedy with our Heat Factory, and then got fully punished because we did have the black market only a turn later. Getting into another game here, going first again, man. I'm all kinds of lucky today with going first, winning the coin flips. And the hand's pretty good. We got an Ultra Ball, we got a Lily. Let's see what we're up against. The Nag Quag. Nag Quag. All right. I'm trying to think if I'd want to use Honchkrow early on in this matchup. It doesn't seem like a terrible idea because we can stop them from putting Wishful Batons in play. But I don't think so. I don't think we want to be using the Murkrow, Honchkrow, whatever, early on here. Double mulligans. We'll definitely take those. Black Market. Black Market early on is not great. Definitely try and use it as a counter stadium to our opponent's stadiums, though. So let's see. Spiritomb's gonna come down. Gonna build some spite. I'm going to damage mover it up to the Murkrow, attach the Rainbow, Ultra Ball away Choice Band, and the Kartana. Definitely gonna hold on to the black market for later in the game. Gonna grab ourselves another Spiritomb, build some spite. Keep building that spite. Yeah, definitely just gonna hold up all to the black market as a counter stadium for later in the game, and maybe try and end up with us having the only stadium in play. Nest Ball, another Spiritomb, another Spiritomb, and build some spite. All right, all of our spite has been built up, and now we're gonna pass over to our opponent here. It might be a little difficult for us to get an attack off next turn. Maybe I should have attached the Rainbow to the Murkrow, actually. Maybe that would have been a little bit better at me being able to get a knockout on our next turn. We can evolve to the Honchkrow. We do have it in hand, but I don't think it's really going to be that good of an attacker early on here. I don't really want to put a GX in play. I mean, it would stop Wishful Batons from coming into play, but that's about it. That doesn't seem really worth having it in play just for that. So I think we're going to hold off on putting the Honchkrow in play for a little while. Yeah, I don't think we want to put the Honchkrow in play at all. There's a Judge. I'll take that. My hand was not great. I mean, we had at least a draw supporter, so that was like pretty reasonable, but no DCE, no escape board. There's the DCE, but still no escape board. So we're probably not attacking this turn. We'll see what our top deck is. That's not a skateboard. DCE to Stunfisk. Building Spite. Well, I want to leave a bench space open for... Man, maybe Rainbow on the active was just the way to go, man. Alright, I can always do this next turn, I guess. So we're just going to build Spite and then build Spite. And then just kind of, yeah, pass over to our opponent. They didn't have a ridiculously good start themselves. We're hoping it stays that way. And they don't have a knockout here on this turn. This really is like a back and forth prize trade matchup. Oh, I forgot about this guy. That guy's going to be annoying to deal with for sure. We definitely can deal with him, but he is going to be annoying to deal with, though. We gotta be careful. We can't build too much spite on these guys. Otherwise, you run into the situation where this guy will just clean them all up with the Sauna Blast. So we're done building spite from here. If they want to swing this turn, that's fine with me. They'll put them all up to 4. That's okay, a number for them all to be at. Anything past that, and I'm going to get a little concerned. But yeah, that's an okay number for them all to be at, is 4. There's a Jet Geyser. Well, we definitely just push up Stunfisk here. I don't think he can actually KO the Stunfisk, so I am more than happy to have Stunfisk make its way into the active here. They probably just wanted to utilize the charging up, which they do get to now utilize, because they did use the Sauna Blast. I guess they could have some shenanigans, other shenanigans going on. Nope, but it's just going to be that. That's perfect for us. There's a Dedenne, but we don't want to put Dedenne in play quite yet if we can avoid it. Let's see. Our judge is gone. I'm going to go ahead and bench this guy, I guess. Should I build this guy's spite? Yeah, I should build this guy's spite. And I'm not going to do the other guys. Because if we do the other ones and put them up to 3, he could then swing with Sauna Blast, put him up to 5, and then I can't attach a Rainbow because he'll get knocked out. So we can't do that. And then Electric Trap here. For the knockout on the Sarangaroo. Get a prize card. Sick. There's a Lily. Perfect draw there. That's what we needed. Just some kind of draw supporter. Be able to Electric Trap next turn to knock out the Volcanion. It is weak to Lightning. The only thing we're kind of scared of here is the eventual build. Oh, no, okay. I was like, does this one do spread damage? No, it just does paralyze your opponent's active. Yeah, the only thing we're eventually scared of here is if they do play the Buzzmosa GX. If they get all the energy in play, they will be able to, let's see here. Lily for 2. Don't really have anywhere to move that damage around. And then Electric Trap. So this one's going super well for us. Yeah, the Buzzmosa GX is the only thing I'm kind of scared of now. Hopefully they would have to use it earlier than they would want to, and we could build up a big E-Power hand and then one-shot it maybe. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm kind of scared of here is that Buzzmosa potentially coming out and ruining my day. We'll see here, though. Definitely want to start using... I'm debating if I want to start using Spiritombs or if I should just go with the Stunfisk. These guys hit for 160. They do power my Stunfisks. I'm a little bit torn on how I actually want to play it out from here. How much HP does this guy have? 130? Everything's at 130, so the Sledgehammer probably not going to be doing a whole ton of damage, unfortunately. Yeah, probably not going to see a whole ton of damage coming out of the or a whole lot of knockouts coming out of the Sledgehammer. That does do 120 damage, at least, but that's not quite enough to take the one-shots that we needed to, so... He's not going to see much play here in this game. I think I will bench him, though, and damage mover over to him off one of the Spiritombs, and then rebuild up the Spiritomb. Just having another guy sitting with damage in play sounds pretty good to me. And it's possible I could find something to like Guzma Sledgehammer, or if they attack with something with 120 HP maybe. But I doubt that's going to happen, so there's the turning point knockout. I'm going to go ahead and knock him out with Electric Trap, I think. I'm debating if I want to save this guy and just use the Spiritomb instead. Aim for 120. I guess I could use the Spiritomb, but Spiritomb hits for 160, which is a little bit more damage. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and hit with... Man, I'm kind of torn. I don't know if it really matters. We're really far ahead up on the prize exchange. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and grab another Stunfisk here, and then I'll play Cynthia. Could damage move her over just to get rid of it, but I might want that later, so I'll just go with the Cynthia here. A lot of dead Pokemon in the hand, but that's fine. Get rid of all that. Yeah, throw a DCU down here. Could Ultra Ball both these away. Let's just go with Electric Trap for this turn. I don't expect our hand to be messed around with anymore. I think they've maxed out their hand messing around with for now. Another damage mover. Not going to be super relevant, like I've been saying. Might go ahead and put some damage on something on the bench. An Ultra Ball, or Ultra Ball away. One of them, just keep one of them in hand for later. Then we can stretch her back into Stunfisk, or Stunfisk Kartana and the Dedenne to get another Stunfisk. I don't think we'll need another Stunfisk after that, so just one more Stunfisk should do it. So yeah, stretch her into Dedenne, Stunfisk Kartana, just in case we need the Kartana. I don't think we're going to, but you never really know. Better safe than sorry, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Kartana as well on our stretcher. Ultra Ball for a new Stunfisk, get him in play in case we find our last DCE. Yeah, because I guess we'll only need maximum one more Stunfisk, get some Lily in there, draw some cards. Hold on to one damage mover just in case we need it. I don't think we will, but if a Buzzmosa or something does come out, we need to create another Pokemon with damage on it on the bench or something. We can do that with the one more damage mover. Almost makes you want to keep 2 damage movers around just in case I need to. But we have one more Spiritomb left that we could find. That is, I think, in the prizes. We could still find him eventually. Ale Prison, sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Yes, gonna go with the Stunfisk, like I've been saying. Oh wait, we're only doing 120 right now, so we are gonna have the damage mover to actually take the knockout with the Stunfisk. But that's fine. We can do that this turn. So we can go Stretcher, Shuffle 3. Oh, I didn't Ultra Ball with it. Oh, but I don't. No, it's still fine. Oh, what I kind of wanted. Well, oh well now. I'm gonna keep the Dedenne just in case I need a dig. Yeah, there was another Stunfisk in the deck, so I should have actually Ultra Balled the Dedenne first. That's my bad. Move that over to the Stunfisk. Building Spite on this guy. And then Lily for 5. I want to keep the Dene just for the extra dig, so we can really dig really hard if we have to. Really dig really hard. Alright, Electric Trap. Knockout 150. Boom. Another prize. You have to use an E-Power. We have full time damage though. Skateboard, super nice to have as a pivot option for everything. Go ahead and throw that on the Murkrow next turn. Probably Ultra Ball to get another Stunfisk in place, so we can keep this Stunfisk with damage on the bench in case we do find a DCE. This guy can just sit on the bench and do his thing. Hold the damage for us while we have the option of another Stunfisk. Chillin'. Ultra Ball away Buzzwole plus the top deck, Nest Ball. Fail it, and then Ultra Ball for the Stunfisk, or fail the Ultra Ball, Nest Ball for the Stunfisk. Doesn't matter. One of the two. There's the Ericas. My least favorite supporter. Don't play it. It's not worth it. There's some energy. Yeah, so we're definitely getting knocked out this turn. Nope. There's a concession from our opponent, so they don't quite have enough energy in play to be able to take another knockout on the turn, and they concede. So that is how the one-prizer matchups kind of go. And we got ahead by 2 prizes, so it's a huge advantage in the one-prizer matchups. We got ahead, stayed ahead. That's what this deck is pretty good at doing, actually. Staying ahead in the one-prizer matchups. Your attacks are really easy to kind of use after the first one. You just kind of go from there. Yeah, and that's going to do it for this video on the Stunfisk Spiritomb deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a like. Definitely the most interesting deck to come out of NAIC for sure. So if you're looking for something fun and new to play, definitely try out the Stunfisk Spiritomb deck. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Links in the description for my Twitch live stream as well as social media. Check all that fun stuff out. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.